How would you describe your personality?
Calm, methodical, something like that.
Marcus Davenport is a man of few words, but his actions on the field speak volumes. That was enough to convince the Saints to move up and take the defensive end out of Texas San Antonio. The price was steep as the Saints traded this year's first and fifth round picks along with next year's first round pick to get Davenport. But the Saints got a player they clearly wanted.
Didn't know exactly at what point in the draft we felt he was going to be taken, specifically the first round. Like every year, we would discuss, who are the players that we would move forward for. And he clearly, for us, was a guy that we felt strongly enough about.
Davenport fills a huge need for the Saints as someone who can bookend the D-line opposite Cam Jordan. At UTSA, Davenport lived in the opponent's backfield last season with 8.5 sacks and 17.5 tackles for loss.
One of the offseason targets was, a pressure player, and that might come as a guy who lines up inside. It might come from a player that lines up outside, but before we check that box, we have to feel like he can affect the quarterback. And, our leagues, there's a premium on a few different positions. One of them is that, we can't find those guys when the season's over with and we start free agency. They're generally players that you have to draft.
New Orleans loved Davenport's talent, but loved Davenport the person just as much. And he is excited about coming to a place where he has family history.
Oh, yeah, no, that's great. My people from New Orleans, so that's even better.
Like who?
Oh, my dad, my grandfather, my uncles, a lot of family.
Do you know what part of New Orleans?
East. My dad went to JFK before it got torn down.
So the Saints get their man, but did they spend too much to get Davenport? Well, Sean Payton isn't all that worried about it.
Look, these were the same questions last year when we moved our second-round pick for Alvin Kamara. And that appears to be, you're a lot, and yet, what's our country's national debt? I mean, you follow me? It's like however many $1 billion. We're talking about, hopefully a late-round pick next year.
So the Saints are going for broke right now, and they hope Davenport can give them an early return on that investment. In Metairie, Paul Boron for CST.